Hey, you guys, welcome back to Yes Support Podcast. So, I don't know if this will be quick, but I would like to try to make it quick. So I wanted to talk today about the word manifest and the word faith. Okay, so manifest is a trendy word right now. If you know me, you know I don't technically like the word that much, but that's my own bias and my own personal opinion. But I want to talk about faith over manifest, meaning that we have faith for the things. We hope for the things, even though the evidence is not there. Meaning that my works alone can't get me what I want. God is God alone. He doesn't even need me. But he partners beside me and open doors for me. He whispers in my ear and tells me where to go, and I follow those instructions. As I go, even if I make mistakes, he has the ability to course correct. But I have faith that the things that I'm asking for and the things that I think are my heart desires, that he will eventually give to me. Now, the manifest word. I did look in the Bible to see how many times it was used in the Bible, and I only saw it in the English Standard Version, and I don't ever read that version of the Bible. But even when I did look it up in the Bible, I noticed that every time it was used as a verb. The Lord is basically saying that you shall see, or he will show or display. And when we use that manifest word a lot, I get that we're saying that, hey, for some of us, I think we're saying that, hey, we're going to speak these things as though they are. And then our own actions, we're going to work hard to get where we want to be. But I feel like it leaves a little gray area of that part where if it doesn't work out, you believe, or we would believe, that we didn't do enough work. And I think with using the word faith, with having faith, we also believe that even though these are the things we want, if we don't receive them, if God says no, that we have like full trust in that he knows what we need. So apparently that wasn't something I needed. Even if the no is for right now, or even if the no is completely no, like no, that is not for you. I have faith in the timing, and I have faith in, you know, exactly what I need. But when we use that manifest word, I feel like we're saying that our own actions, our own works are going to get us what we need. And I don't think, in my opinion, that's the word we should be using spiritually. I think that the word we should be using is faith. Because I can't manifest it. I can't display and show signs of something that I don't even have yet. I can walk in those things. Like if I'm saying I want to be more confident, I can walk in confidence. I can fake it till I have it. But if I'm saying, hey, I'm a manifest a husband, I'm a manifest a big house, the definition in itself is, well, I'm going to read you the definition because not that big of a scholar, so I got to read it because I definitely don't remember. But I'm going to read you a couple of definitions. So when I first Googled manifestation definition first. And it in noun version says an event, action, or object that clearly shows or embodies something, especially a theory or an abstract idea. The sentence that they gave as an example is the first obvious manifestation of global warming. The next definition under manifestation is the action or fact of showing an abstract idea. The sentence they gave was the manifestation of anxiety over the upcoming exams. Okay, so then I also looked up manifest, which is the root word, in Webster's dictionary, and it says to make evident or certain by showing or displaying. If I'm hoping for something that I have no evidence for already, I can't manifest. And even in the Bible, like I said, in the English Standard Version, it was the Lord saying, hey, I will manifest these things. I will display these things to these people. I will show these things to these people, because he's the only one that can do that. So in the Bible, he was saying, hey, this is what I will do for these people. I also looked up faith. And I really went back to Hebrews 11:1, and it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay. And I feel like in life, spiritually, that's where we are. We're hoping for something that we can't quite see. We're saying, Lord, I trust you. And I heard you say, quit my job. But I can't see the next job. I can't see the money. I can't see this business growing to where you have it grow. Lord, I trust you. You told me to be in a waiting season for my husband. But Lord, I don't know what he looks like. I don't know who he is. I think that is why changing the wording is better. Saying, I have faith. Or even when we say I'm speaking those things as though they are, I'm fully confident and speaking, my business is going to grow. My business is going to grow because I'm trusting the Lord, because I heard him tell me my business is going to grow. I don't know how it's going to grow. I don't know when it's going to grow, but I'm trusting him because I heard him say it. So that's really just my little TED Talk. Now, these are my opinions. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And I completely understand. I'm not saying that in the spiritual under God, if we're using the manifest word, you're so wrong. I don't think that at all. I think there's a lot of things that I need to change my terminology on. And I think, I know it's cliche, we use the Lord knows our heart. But I do think that if you're using the word manifest and you're praying to God, I think he knows that you don't think that you can get $1 million on your own without his help. I don't think he thinks that you think you don't need him for anything. I just think that when you know better, you do better. And for me, my revelation was use it and use the right word. You have faith. You have faith. You believe in me. You completely trust me, God, to do what I said I would do. You completely trust me, God, that when it doesn't look like it's supposed to look, you still push through because you heard me and you trust me for those things. So again, that's all I had to say today. Again, if it's not what you believe, you do not have to take my advice. But if it is, I would say we work on changing that manifest word to faith. Faith, faith, faith. You guys have a great day, okay?